So now I want to show you how to shut everything down. After the morning is over, we usually shut down about 15 minutes after the 10:45 service starts, so around 11 o'clock. We know that most, if not all, of our families will have been in place by that time. So let me show you how to shut everything down. So first we'll start with our new first-time family check-in desk. If there's anyone who came for the very first time, those cards that you had them fill out, those are going to be placed inside the gray box that sits on the info center. So that gray box sits on the corner of the info center, right here. And you can take those cards and just slip them right inside of there. That way, during the week in the office, we can get all that other information that we didn't put at check-in entered into the system so that we'll have that available. So after you've got all of that cleaned and put away, it's time to go ahead and get everything shut down. So let me first show you how to shut down the iPad. Go ahead and log out of the app itself. And so down in the bottom left-hand corner is that options button, and you can log out. Once you do, that screen will pop up. You can hit the home button to exit out of the application. And then you'll want to go ahead and take the iPad out of place. Now, each iPad stand is color coordinated with the key. On the back of the stand, right across from the lock, is a colored sticker, and this is red, and here the key is also red. That's the key that you'll want to use with the stand. So with that, you're going to line up the key here in the lock. Simple turn. To unlock that, you can bring the iPad out, go ahead and lock it in place. Close the stand. Those keys can go right back here inside the drawer. The printer can be turned off. And then you can go ahead and begin to unplug. So that yellow cord cover can be placed right back on top of the desk. Your extension cord can be unplugged, and then the outlet closed so that it's back in place solid with the floor. Take that extension cord and it'll lay nicely right on top of the desk here. And then the first-time family check-in desk can be rolled back into the storage room. So we'll head that way. The check-in desk, when placed, goes in the center of the room, and it goes here because our storage room is used throughout the week, and that's why it's important that the first-time family check-in desk goes in first, because the self-check-in desk will slide underneath of this desk, so that will come and be placed in the center of the room. Now I can go ahead and take that iPad and put it back on the charging station. Again, the charging cord that you use doesn't matter as long as it's plugged into place. Now that we have that table back in place, the next thing we'll want to move is that first-time family check-in flag, and let me show you where that goes. Again, you'll want to pick up by the base. And that can be brought here inside of our elementary room. Now, know that probably we will have part of our Sunday morning programming going on while you come in. So you'll just want to make sure that you're kind of quiet and conscientious of that. But that can come right inside the room and be placed just inside the door. Quite like that. Now that extra printer that we have located in the gathering area, that can be unplugged and then rolled here into the storage room. If the blue iPad happens to be sitting there, go ahead and put it on the charging station. And then the last thing we'll put away is our self-check-in kiosk. Again, the first thing you do is you shut down the application itself, and first thing you can do is go to Options, hit Unlock. This is where you're going to have to log in by entering the username and password. The username, remember, is check-in.volunteer. And the password is 123456. You can unlock it. Once it is unlocked, then you can log out. Once logged out, this screen will pop up. Press that home button. You're out of the check-in app. Again, you can go ahead and unlock the case that the iPad is in. Remember, you're going to want to match that key with the colored sticker on the back of the stand. So we'll go ahead and do that here. Unlock. The keys will be with the stand, and you can choose to put those wherever you want on a Sunday morning after you get things in place, but just remember to match those keys up with the lock. So go ahead and take the iPads out of place. Keys can be stored back in the lock, just like such. Printers turned off. Station unplugged, and then rolled here into the storage room. And you'll see that these desks slide underneath of that first-time family check-in desk. This cord can get nicely tucked inside the handle. The iPad put on the charging station. And then the last thing to do is put away the other self-check-in desk. We've already got the printer turned off and the iPad out. All we need to do is unplug the desk from inside the storage room. This extension cord can just lay on top of the bottom portion of the desk. And then it can get rolled here into the storage room. Slid right underneath. So you want to make sure that once everything is back in the room, all the iPads are on the charging station, and that the desk is in the center of the room, go ahead and make sure that you can walk all the way around the tables. That way we can access all the stuff in the storage room throughout the week. And that is how you shut down for check-in.